position in naval history, signifying the transition of authority from one naval officer to another, as Rear Admiral Douglas Small is relieved by Rear Admiral Seiko Okano as the Program Executive Officer for Integrated Warfare Systems. The presiding official is the Honorable James Gertz, Assistant Secretary of the Navy for Research, Development, and Acquisition. Thank you all for joining us in this important event in the history of PEO IWS. Please stand for the arrival of the official party. It is my pleasure to introduce the Honorable James Gertz, the Assistant Secretary of the Navy for Research, Development, and Acquisition.
You guys have done some really awesome work. And what I think is even more impressive to me, both from what you've done here as a team and what Doug's done under leadership, is how you've done it. You've done it by working together, you've done it by challenging yourselves, you've done it by learning from others, using my kind of best form of R&D, rip off and deploy. All right, really made a powerful difference. When you don't have a solid foundation, a trust in your organization, transparency, kind of willingness to try, it's really hard to pivot, right? Because you're pivoting off of a weak foundation. I firmly believe the reason you've been able to accomplish so much for the number of people and number of dollars you have here is because you've got that foundational kind of core of trust, transparency, and valuing everybody. And that starts at the top, implemented through the middle, and has to be believed all the way down at the ground level. Because we got tough things coming, right? We got tough challenges. I mean, you can, on almost every kind of corner, you can look for a challenge coming at us. Technically wise, budget wise, operationally wise, competitive wise, humans, nature wise, we're all kind of going through different stresses and stuff. And so it's going to be a challenging time for you guys. But again, built on that solid foundation of teamwork, of empowerment, of valuing not only technical competence, but thinking differently. You guys are ready to answer the call. And I've got all the confidence in the world Seiko who's going to help you, lead you there. And if I'm wrong, use that chat thing, and I'll. Congratulations, well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rear Admiral Small.
Well, certainly thank you, sir, for your kind words and obviously the award. I was told I was getting another NAM. Seiko said I was probably just going to get a star, and I had to just figure out how to put it on there. So no, that was huge. So thank you. Just think a little bit about Von Hammershard and kind of what that means for us. I'm sure all of you have seen the photos of the sailors that are marching in there to fight that fire for days. You think about John Paul Jones himself saying, "I have not yet begun to fight," which is the motto of Von Hammershard. Those sailors are the ones that are the reason we do what we do. They're the ones that are deployed today, right? It's the reason we have our motto, sea power to the hands of our sailors, right? We keep our sailors the center of the universe, like Admiral Grady says. Our future is really bright. Just look at what those guys are doing. Our future is incredibly bright. So please keep the sailors, their families. A lot of those kids lost everything, right? Let's keep them in your thoughts and prayers. It does change, but as always happens in the Navy, she's exactly the leader we need at exactly this time. So I would just like to say, one last time, thank you all very much. First for being here, for watching. And for the work that you do. It is an incredible amount of work, and you're part of something huge. You're part of something way bigger than any of us individually, and you have the opportunity to contribute and make a difference every single day, and I just appreciate it, so thank you. I will now read my orders.
Please rise. Attention to orders.
Chief of Naval Operations Order Number 1000, official change of duty orders for Rear Admiral Doug Small, United States Navy. When directed by reporting senior in July 2020, detached from duty as Program Executive Officer for Integrated Warfare Systems and report for duty in August 2020 as Commander, Naval Information Warfare Systems Command. I am ready to be relieved.
I will now read my orders. Chief of Naval Operations Order 0910. Official change of duty orders for Rear Admiral Seiko Okano, United States Navy, when directed by reporting senior, detached in June 2020 as Executive Assistant to Assistant Secretary of the Navy for Research, Development, and Acquisition, and report to duty in July 2020 as Program Executive Officer for Integrated Warfare Systems.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rear Admiral Seiko Okano, Program Executive Officer for Integrated Warfare Systems.
Admirals, senior executives, program leaders, friends, family, most importantly, the people at IWS. Thank you for being here today, virtually and in person. Admiral Small, you have built the best team in the world at what you do, hands down. To the women and men of IWS, you are a beautiful, diverse group of exceptional people, and I love you. My favorite part of IWS is the word integrated. And a lot of people think that that's the hardest word, but I love it. It's because at the end of the day, ships don't go to war, navies and nations go to war. It's not good enough to just be standalone. We are stronger together, which means we must not only be connected, we must be integrated. One team, one fight is our battle hymn. Mr. Secretary team, I'm eager to get to work. It's an absolute privilege to be here. I'm humbled to be your PEO. Thank you.
Let us cast our differences aside. May PEO IWS embrace a spirit of unity, of purpose and cooperation for developing the future tools of our Navy warfighter. And may leaders at all levels in PEO IWS strive to understand the value each individual brings and harness that spirit of unity. And by so doing, remain the workplace we look forward to engage in every day.
I was waiting on the